So a very interesting thing happened to me. About 20 minutes ago, I finished a video on self-hatred. And then I started going into a very, very negative spiral. And why am I just so bad right now? God damn. God, you just need to give up. I had a very weird day. This is literally the third attempt at this video because I keep thinking of new things that I need to do because I can't make a video all about how to get over self-attack while I am attacking myself. So what you just saw, and I'm sure I included that, or if not, it's going to be included right now, I stopped my self-attack. I am now pretty good. Not all the way, but this is raw. This is what I want to show you guys because I just had a really bad self-attack. That I stopped using this method. So what is this method that I use to stop self-attacking? Because self-attacking is not good. As Gary Vee says, if you are negative on yourself, that is not you. Someone else put that voice into your head. And if someone else put that voice into your head, then you can get rid of that voice. And I want to show you right now how I did it live just a few moments ago and how I am getting over it right now. So, hey guys, I'm Shawna and I want to challenge the way you think. And today, I am talking about how to let go of self-hatred on the spot right when it happens, because that is probably the most important skill that I've learned in the last year. So what happened to me earlier today is I have a statistics assignment due, and I really don't like doing statistics. Most people don't, but it's the game I chose to play with school, so I have to pay the consequences, but that does not exactly make things easier. And on the way to actually studying, things came up and I couldn't do all of what I wanted to get done, and so right as I was about to film a video all about the Aura Ring coming soon, I started just hammering at myself for not getting the things that I wanted to get done instead of doing these videos which I deem to be more important. And during that time, I just got self-attacking, so I thought, hey, to stop this self-attack, let's actually just talk about a video all about how to not self-attack. However, the problem with that is during that entire video, and you can see that in my eyes, is that I am telling myself how bad I actually am. And if you want to be a productive member of society, never mind living forever, you need to not be so critical of yourself. So then, how do we actually get rid of self-attack? What did you just witness? Well, that was a breathing technique, and I talk about breathing techniques a fair bit because most people have no idea how to actually breathe properly. Because when you breathe properly, and proper breathing is diaphragmic breathing, so into your stomach, so when you breathe, your stomach actually expands, and your stomach goes out, and when that happens, you're actually expanding your lungs to the full capacity, and you're calming yourself down. But the key here is while you're calming yourself down with these deep breaths, what I do is I imagine all of the negative shit that is going on in my head, and all this negativity, because that is inside us, and I just imagine all of that coming into my head, rising from my body and into my head. And as I'm breathing out, I imagine all of that just going away. And it doesn't have to make sense, because it doesn't really make sense to me. It shouldn't work, but it does work. If you just imagine that you are letting go of everything, you're bringing up all of that negativity and all of the things that you should have done and could have done and would have done, and then you breathe it all out, then and only then does it become better. Now, I was able to achieve this because I did what was called a box breath for 10 to 50 minutes every day for probably like 2 months. And through that training, I was able to now bring all that stuff, all that negativity up, and let it all go in a matter of minutes. Now, this box breath is very simple. What you want to be doing is 5 seconds in, hold it for 5 seconds, 5 seconds out, hold it for 5 seconds. There is other names for this, but I just like box breath because 5, 5, 5, 5, a nice neat little box, easy to remember, easy to follow. Now, during this time, for about 10 minutes every day during your meditation, or if you don't do meditation, just do this. Just do this 10 times, where every time you're breathing in, imagine all of that junk that you're holding on to in your chest and in your head. Imagine all of that just being brought up to the surface and then letting it all go. From now on, every time that you're self-attacking, try and do this. Try and do a box breath where you breathe in for 5 seconds, imagining everything that's going on right now, imagining all of the negativity that you're talking to yourself about. Imagine all of that coming to the surface and coming into your head, and then during the 5 seconds of breathing out, you're just letting it all go. And if you do that, I promise you that you will start to feel a little bit better. Now, that might not happen the very first time you breathe in and you breathe out, but if you just keep doing it, if you just keep trusting that if you imagine you're bringing it all up and you're letting it all go, then eventually you'll start to feel better. Because as you saw in the beginning, I did exactly that. I was in a really negative state and I was able to come out of that, and now I feel great. So try it. Next time you're self-attacking, or even right now, breathe it in and breathe it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.